Right, folks, I'm just trying this again. I don't know what's going on here. It's gone bloody stupid at the moment, but there you go. That's how it happens sometimes. But at the moment, it seems to be working. So we're here at eastham. I've had a whiting. Kev's had a whiting. Bites have dropped off a bit now because we can't cast out as far because obviously the pull's pulling us right round. So we've got to let it ease off a bit. But I'm going to put one out of there in a minute because I'm not sitting here twiddling my thumbs. I'm just not like, there's fireworks, either fireworks going off or there's guns going off, one or the other. There's plenty of bangs. Any road, Kev, me, and Mark Baxter's here. Mark's joined us today. I don't know if he's had any yet, but we're going to try. We're going to give it a bash. Hopefully we'll get the inevitable, fingers crossed, a little unicorn. I don't care how big it is, as long as it's cuddling, it'll do me. Otherwise, I'm going to have to wait till the 25th when we're on the Mersey with Colin Evans, on Mersey Lass. And that's all we can do. So I'll bring you back in a bit, folks. I'm going to make sure that this mic's worked. If it hasn't, I'll do this intro again without the mics. Just use me phone. Simple. My GoPro is just gone. It's gone ape shit. My phone's working a lot better, so I'll stick to the phone, I think. Sort the GoPro. They're too bloody dear for what they are. They're not doing what they should do. Enroad, I'll let you go for now, folks, and I'll speak to you later. All right, in a bit. Back again, folks. I've had to put my hat on. It's bloody cold. The temperature and half drop. Look at my face. I'm red raw. I'm red. Freezing, Kevin, eh? Temperature and half dropped here. I've just had another 3 whiting. So that's 4 for me, I don't know. 3 on 2 hooks. But there you go. So I've cut down now. I've cut down to 1 rod. That stringy, bloody, grassy shit in the water. And no matter what we try and do, we seem to be hitting it like so. And I hate it because it takes forever to get off. So what I'm doing is I'm reeling in so far, handballing up, cutting the trace off, reeling the shit off my line, and then putting it back. It's all I can do, really. Kev's the same. You can't do nothing about it. It's one of them. I'm just hoping that my mic is working, is all. I've got it a bit low, really. Take it off there and put it up here. Like that. Come on, get on. There you are. That's better. Zip up a bit. Keep me warm. I hope you can hear me. I'll soon find out because I'll play this back in a minute. Yeah, so we've had a few whiting up to now. No sign of Mr. Cod, unfortunately. Bloody cold enough for them, but they just don't seem to be about. And that grassy shit's doing me head in. So I said to Kev, I'm going to fish till high water, which is about 1:30. And then that's it, calling it a day. I'm getting home. I'm getting in the house. I'm getting warm. I'll get warm in the car. Look at my face. It's red as a beetroot. It's that bloody cold. Hang on. Get me head warm. That'll get me head warm. £2.69 Temu. Can't beat it. 100% waterproof. Lovely and warm at. They can say what they like about Temu. I've had some nice stuff off there, I have. Inclusive of this mic, if it's working. You know what I mean? That's all you need. You have to put the thing in your phone so that it homes in on each other. It's not Bluetooth, it's wireless. So, yeah, but otherwise it's all right. It works all right. I think so, anyway. The lights are on. The lights are on my mic. I'm hoping. Yeah, lights are on my mic, as you can see. And the light's on the receiver. So, there you go. You put the receiver in the phone. The light comes on that. And then you turn your mic on. And hopefully it's working okay. Fingers crossed. If it isn't, it doesn't matter. I just won't bother doing a video. I'll do it again. That's not a problem. I'll just do a write-up of what we've had. I've had 4 whiting. Kevin's had a whiting. I don't know what Mark said because Mark's further down than us. But by the bloody hell, it's cold. It is cold. You're not missing much, Trev. Trev wouldn't come. His missus is gone for a tattoo, so he's had to look after the kids today. But I don't think he'd come, even if his missus wasn't having a tattoo, because Trev just doesn't do cold weather. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. Well, he's got no choice on the 25th. We're on the bloody boat. So hopefully, if I don't get one today, I'll get one on the boat. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we're out on a boat trip January the 25th with Mr. Colin Evans on Mersey Lass. Out of, on the Whittle side of Alabama Slip. That's where we'll be going. Getting on by. And then, hopefully, we should have a bit of fun on that one. I'll be putting my bloody leggings and all that on that. I'll be wrapped up because it gets bloody cold. I've got an army jumper on. I've got a t-shirt on. I've got a vest on. I've got a sweatshirt on. I've got my coat on underneath. I've got me fishing legging trousers on. I wasn't putting my leggings on and all. I just couldn't be bothered, to be honest. It's making me nose bloody run and everything, this. It's bloody rough as hell. But there you go. If I turn this now, look at that water this. Do you know what I mean? You can't go wrong. We got a bit of a pull. You're going to have that, no matter what you do. The pull's going to be there. But it will ease off. And then hopefully we can... I'll get the other rod out then. I've got it set up ready, as you can see. There's my other rod there in the water, see. It's already in now. But I've got my other red rod set up ready. Me rod's getting lifted. Back in a minute, folks. I'm still with you. I can still talk to you, hopefully. It's just that I'm going to have to put this rod down a bit because there's a bit of a pull. And it's pulling a bit. Which it does here. There's nothing you can do about it. It's the pull of the water. I've got an uptide lead on. But whether it works or not is another matter. I've got to put it down a bit lower. So I don't say it's right to me rod. That's all. Anyway, I'm back. Yeah, so hopefully that will cure that one. You know what I mean? Well, I'll guarantee there'll be that grassy, weedy shit on it again when they bring it in. Which I'll be bringing it in shortly. I'll make another bait up first ready. I hate this bloody weather. It's a nightmare. It is. But we have to put up with it, don't we? It is what it is. And I believe snow's supposed to be coming in this afternoon. I'll be home by then. I'll be home in the car, nice and warm, sodding it all. It's as simple as that, like. Any road, I'll bring you back in a bit, folks. Welcome back, folks. Yeah, nothing to report. I've had 4 whiting and Kev's had 1 and that's it. Nobody else is caught. Have you had any, Mark? Mark's with us and he hasn't had a touch. It's mad. It's mad, isn't it? You know, it's one of them. Can't put my finger on it. Trev's just got in touch with me, wanted to know how we were getting on. So it's like I told him, I said, I've had the 4 whiting and nothing after. Kev's trying to pull through it. It done half grip them legs. He's out now. He's got that out. He's on his way in now. There you go. He's got that moving. That stringy shit wasn't as bad this time when I brought in. I'm now down to 1 rod. I'm having a cup in my Jolly Boys cup. I'm having a cup of coffee. You need it in this weather, man. It's cold. As you can tell by the colour of my face. I can't believe I'm not red. Mind you, but that's what the weather's like. It's freezing. Kev's just got a load of stringy shit in his line now. Again. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just a pain in the ass, it is. It is, it's a pain in the ass. But that's all that rain we've had. You know, Stockport got flooded out, didn't it? I know there's a few places in Rill got flooded. It's all going to come into the River Mersey and then the River Dee, didn't it? You know. There's nothing you can do about it. You just got to try and fish through it, like. Looking at the way it's fished today, You know, I fished well on the first hour of the flood. And now we're about an hour away from high water. And it's just died a death. I don't know. Don't know what's going on. Now I wish I'd stuck to my original plan and gone to Moston, I think. Not by the ship. I would have gone on Warwick's Beach if I was going. Big enough tides for that. I'd have definitely gone on Warwick's Beach. Any codling around, that's where you'll get them. That's without a doubt. Yeah. I'm just going to put this video up. It might not be a big one, but it'll be up for you. All the same. I'm going to leave it running for a while now anyways, and we'll see how we're getting on. Kevin and Mark are having a discussion over there. The do's and don'ts. There's not a lot we can do about it. It's the way the weather's been. You know, you've got that fresh water. That's why I wanted to fish the flooding tide. The simple reason is because you're having an influx of salt water then, moving the fresh water away, hopefully. And we'll take it from there. We'll see how we go. It's got another hour. I'll stick it for another hour. I've just put a lug, squid and crab bait out there on a pulley panel. It hasn't had a touch yet, but early days. It's only just not long gone out there. 5-6 minutes. We'll just wait and see if the scent will coax anything in. Kev had a bite, but now he's, as you can see, hang on. As you can see, he's picking the shit off his line. It's a joke sometimes, you know, this place. Sometimes it'll fish, sometimes it won't. Depends what you're doing, you know. It's one of them, like. There's not a lot you can do about it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot you can do about it. I'm just showing you the state of the sea. The sea's flat. There's not a breath of wind. But the conditions, it's cold. You can feel the cold, you know. Like I said, I've been drinking a cup of coffee. I'm so glad I fetched my flask this morning. I use the 2-in-1s, I do. I don't use jar coffee no more. I don't use the milk. Not after what I've seen about this Bovair and all that. Just sod that for a game of soldiers. I'll just have a 2-in-1, thank you. The powdered milk, that'll do me. You don't know what shit they're feeding you today. You don't. We're just human guinea pigs, but there you go. That's my thoughts on the matter. If you don't agree with it, that's up to yourselves, like, you know. But, yeah. Our next trip now will be the 25th of January. And we're on the boat for that one, like I have explained. That will be mainly codling. You'll get rays, conger. You'll get dabs, whiting, flounder. A little bit of all sorts will be around. But hopefully the main quarry will be codling, like, because that's what we're going for. I got loads of crab at home, loads of frozen crab. I've got loads of frozen lug. There'll be another couple of packs to be frozen alongside what I've already got. When I get home, I'll freeze them up. I'll refreeze the crab. It's not going to go rotten in this weather. It's hardly defrosted. I freeze my own, I do. And it's hardly defrosted. It's still frozen solid. I'll just re-vac pack it when I get home. Yeah, the light's still on, as you can see. My light's still on, warming in onto its receiver. So, yeah, they're not bad mics, these. I'm more than happy with these. For the price I paid, I'm not going to tell you what I paid. Just go on Temu and have a look. These are the mics. Wireless Lavalier mics. See, them's the mics. And they come with 4 of them to cover your mic and 2 of these fluffy ones. They're soundproofers they are, and they work. I've just run back what I told you about. I run it back and I could hear perfect. So it worked, you know. We're getting close now because there's not much pull no more. So I can take that upside lead off, and I'll use a normal lead. I'll swing over to a different lead. I'll go to my old faithful Namix when the time comes. I'll swap over to my old faithful. See how we go. Simple as. But yeah, I'll go lug and crab this time when I come in. I'll bang a lug and crab out there. Oh, I just had a pull down. Ever so slightly, but a pull down. Could be the crab. Could have been. Well, we'll wait and see. It's on a big bait anyway, so. I just noticed I seen it. One little, so it won't be a codlin. Codlin fucking nailed you. Codlin just hits and runs. I've never tried them. That's what it does like. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. That pull's slowing down now, Kev. I'm going to swap back over to a Namix lead after. I just lost all my stuff out there because I had weak tide around my fucking line. And they pulled it off, did they? Yeah. Fucking thing. There's literally stuff down there. Gone down to one rod. Right, just telling the folks now, like, that I've cut down to one rod now for the last hour. And as soon as it comes through about 10 to 2, I'll be going home. And by the time I get home and get me coffee and all that, put the stuff away, the football will be on. I'll be happy with that. We got Hull away today, we have. Just had another pull there. That could be a flatty. A ray. It could even be a ray. Because rays knock about here. They do. Especially with the crab being on. And then again, it could be what I've just said, a crab. Having a pull at the bait, like. We'll see. Let it develop for a bit. And see how we go. Yeah, I thought I'd leave you on for a while. Just to see how we're getting on. And talk you through a few things. Yeah, so we've got a lot of trips coming up the next few months. We've got 25th of January is with Mersey Lass. And then the 21st of February, we're at Penarth. Again, codlin hunting. Cod hunting there. There's a big cod in the Bristol Channel. Like. So hopefully we'll get a few. There's chance of conger, blonde ray, small-eyed, spotted, thornbacks. There'll be, like I said, conger about. You've got obvious whiting. If I get one, it'll be going as a bait. It won't be going in anything else. It'll be going down as a bait. And that's it, really. And then on March the 21st, again at Penarth with Andrew Lewis and Andrew Alsop on Whitewater 2. There's another trip that we've got going. And then I've got to phone Charlie up next week off Macatcha and get our annual trips booked in with him. And then on June the 2nd, we're down at Milford after the Paw Beagles. And then in September, I think it is, end of August, beginning of September. Not quite sure of the date yet. I'll find out when the thing comes. I think it's the 10th of September. I'm almost certain of it. We're going after the blue tuna, the bluefin. So, all in all, we got some nice trips coming up. And obviously, we'll be in and out with Charlie, doing a few with Charlie and all. And we'll see how we go. You know, for the taupe and the black bream, then we love going on them trips with Charlie. He's a top skipper. He knows where they are, and we never fail with him. Never. I think the least we've had with Charlie is 23 taupe, and I think the least I've had black bream wise with Charlie is 20. I've been up into the 60s with him, black bream wise. Because I love me black bream fishing. That's brilliant, mate. Pound for pound, they're fantastic fighting fish. They give you a good scrap, you know, especially on like gear, which is what I fish with. So there you go. I've had that slight little pull down and then nothing. So that's telling me it's probably a crab. I'll give it another 5 minutes, that bit, when I'm tying a new one up. And I'm going to put lugs, crab and squid as before. And then I'll leave it at that and see what happens. See if it works. It's got two choices, hasn't it? You know, that's how I look at it. It's two choices to the matter. What I might do is fix a squid head on the bottom, just push it over the barb and leave that set, keep the bait on the hook. Anyway, I'll let you go for now, folks. Thanks for sitting there persevering, listening to what I've got to say. And I'll bring you back if and when in a bit. I'll tell you there. Welcome back. One more fish to report, that's all. Another whiting. So that's 5 for me now, Kev, isn't it?
Yeah, 1 for me.
And 1 for Kev. Mark's gone, he never had any. We got another bloody big boat coming out here, you know. They do. Well, that's my last bait gone out. Doesn't look like Mr. Cod's going to show up, does it, Kev?
No, unfortunately.
So I'm just having the last of my coffee, and then I'll give it another 10 minutes, and then I think I'll be packing down and heading home, my mate. It's one of them, you know. It's at least we've been out, Kev, haven't we? We've come out. It's good for the mind, isn't it, lad?
Yeah.
Get out with a good mate, you know. Chill out. Good for the mind. Especially with me, Kev and Trev, because we all suffer with a bit of mental health, don't we, mate?
Definitely.
Yeah. You know, it's one of them. We all suffer with it. So we got this boat coming out. That's what that tug come down here for. And give him a shove. You see him shoving him?
Oh God, it's huge.
You see how powerful the engine are and them tugs are? Yeah, I'll show you, folks. Hang on. There he is. The tug's at the back, shoving him. There you go. Powerful, them tugs, like. So I'm sorry there's not a lot of fish to show you, but at least we've been out, you know. I'll go home next. Go home next, chill out, and watch the football. Simple as. Yeah, it is. It's been a funny morning, hasn't it, Kev?
Very.
You know, it started off looking good, didn't it? Because we had...
Yeah, we was having bites every...
We had loads of bites every cast, didn't we?
Yeah.
You know, and then that weed showed up, didn't it? Once that showed up, it killed it. And now the weeds disappeared again, hasn't it?
So the bites.
And so has the bites. So it swings and roundabouts, unfortunately. It's one of them, like. Any road, I just thought I'd bring you back and tell you that that's all we've had up to now. He's waiting, like. There's no sign of the cod. No flatties either. I'm surprised about. You normally get a couple of dab from here, like, but I don't know. It's been one of them. It's been one of them. So our next outing now, Kevin, is 25th.
Yes. Yeah.
On Mersey Lass. We'll be out on the 25th. Hopefully we'll see a few codling then, mate. Or rays. Any of them. I'm not bothered. I don't care myself.
Yeah, I'm catch something.
But I like the... Well, you done well last time we went, didn't you?
Yeah, I enjoy fishing.
Yeah, you had what did you have? Codling and ray, didn't you?
Yeah, I had quite a big ray.
You did. It wasn't a small one. I think Pete Mins had a big conger, didn't he? And he lost it.
Yes.
He got it right to by the boat and he lost it. Trying to bully it in, that was, instead of doing what he knows he can do. He's come there. He's not actually shoving him. He's behind him in case he gets stuck on the sandbar. That's why he's there. The Songer Orion. It's coming. I'll let you see it coming past. That's what you have to put up with here when you fish your eastham, unfortunately.
I'm not sure, but I don't think you're allowed to smoke on that boat.
Well, it's sort of saying, isn't it? No smoking, safety first.
Is there any signs?
It's because it's full of gas, mate. I think there's a few signs there, do you?
12-foot left, isn't it?
I think what they take, is it oil or petrol? It's something like that. It'll be petrol, won't it? It'll be full of petrol, I should imagine. But there you go. It's a big old girl, like. As you can see on the front there, there's smoking safety first. That's why Kev was being a bit sarcastic, wasn't you, pal?
Me?
Well, he's tightened my line up for me. See? My line's tightened up. So,
Imagine hooking that.
anyhow, folks, I'll let you go for now. And if we have anything, I'll bring you back. If we don't, I'll see you in the outro. In a bit. In a bit, folks. Hiya, folks. This is the outro for today. I'm home now. No more well, I had 2 more. I ended up with 6 waiting. No codling. That weedy grass moved in, it just killed it. It was alright at first. They had a couple of big bangs, and then I ended up with a whiting, and then I ended up with 3 whiting on 2 bucks. Then I ended up with another 2 coming to the end. It was just nice to get out, you know. It was one of them, like. Anyway, that's all I got to report, really. It's just one of them. On to the next one, which is the 25th of January. And as I've said before, a couple of times in this video, that'll be with Mersey Lass, skipper Mr. Colin Evans. Give it a bash, see how we go. So until then, folks, I'll let you go. And I'll speak to you soon. In a bit.